Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video. Today I'm gonna be ranking my favorite island in the Philippines. Now weather of course is a huge thing when you go for a holiday. Example, if it rains the entire time you're there, of course that might change how you feel about the island. It might stop you from doing different activities. So that being said, this is my own personal opinion, and I would definitely like to visit those places again because I had a lot of fun. And sometimes I didn't have, the best weather in some places, but I definitely want to visit again and see if I can get a better perspective. So my least favorite island in the Philippines would be Dumaguete, and I'll explain why. I was coming from Siquijor all the way to Dumaguete, and I took this cargo ship, and it was very busy, and it took like 4 to 5 hours to get across. And the weather at the time was not really good in Dumaguete, so it was just lashing rain, and it wasn't the best first impression. Now, me personally, I like to visit places that are very, very busy. I like a holiday when there's a lot of people. It just creates a better environment for me. Also, the time I went there, it was kind of quiet as well, and there was not much going on. Most places were closed. I don't know, I just felt like it was slightly boring. But comment below what you think, because I've been told that Dumaguete is such a nice place if you want to go drink and party. Also, I wanted to climb the mountain in Dumaguete. I forgot the name of it. I'll put the text on top of the video. But there was a nice mountain I would love to climb because it looked absolutely beautiful. So the reason why I would put Dumaguete in my least favorite, because maybe I didn't get to experience too much of the island. But I'm definitely willing to go there again and see if I can get better weather and maybe go in the right season, you could say. Now, the one thing I did like about Dumaguete was the parks. The parks had this very Spanish look to it, and it kind of reminded me of Chile, so I really like that. And a lot of people, a lot of kids were playing around that evening I was there, so that's one thing I really like. Now, before I jump to the second island, there's a new mall opening on the 18th, and it's a Japanese style mall. I still don't know where it is, but I keep seeing all over the place on Facebook and Instagram, so I'm definitely gonna do a review on that place. I'm curious to see how it looks. Now, the second island on the list is Cebu. Now, keep in mind, I only went to the south of Cebu, and it was also during quarantine. So a lot different than now, I guess. So the reason why I picked Cebu is because of the roads. The roads were so clean. There was this one road that went up the hill across to the other side of the island, and the roads were nice and curvy and very smooth. And I was on the motorbike, and I enjoyed it so much. One thing that I do enjoy is going on a motorbike ride for hours and hours and hours. And being in the south of Cebu, I thought that was the best thing ever, honestly. So enjoyable. I had nice weather. The view from the mountain is absolutely amazing. There's this kind of pine trees at the top of this mountain. If somebody can comment below what's the name of that mountain, please do, because I thought it was absolutely amazing. I was taking drone shots. It just looked absolutely beautiful. Now, the next thing about Cebu, of course, is the falls. Kawasan Falls, absolutely stunning. I really love that. The water is crystal clear. The rock formation is absolutely amazing. Now, the only problem is that a lot of rocks fell down because of the typhoon. But honestly, I thought it looked absolutely amazing. One of my favorite spots in Cebu. Now, I wanted to climb Osmeña Peak, but that day was just raining and raining and raining. And I went there halfway, and then I had to go down because it was just not worth it. It was cloudy. It looked like there was going to be a storm. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but I do want to go there again. So the next island on the list is Siquijor, guys. I love that little island. I know the whole story with the witchcraft stuff, and if you go there at night in a motorbike, it's just very, very creepy. And for some reason, I don't know why, while I was driving the motorbike, a lot of dogs sleep in the middle of the street, and they will not move. They just stay there. Even at night, they don't care whatsoever. So I find that a little bit creepy. Now we have the waterfalls as well with the ropes. I thought that was really fun. And there was one cave as well that I went to visit, and it's literally a tiny little hole in the ground. You can barely see it, and as you go in, you start to realize, holy shit, this place is huge. It was crazy how deep it was. So that to me was really cool. I love caves. I love visiting places that are just hard to get into. There's that adventure aspect to it, and there's thousands of bats. If you look up in the sky and you shine the light, you'll see a lot of bats up in the sky just chilling there. So yeah, Siquijor is third on my list just because I love how creepy it was. Now, the fourth island on my list, now this will depend what you like to do. Do you want a chill holiday or do you want to party? But for the fourth one in my list is Bohol. Also, if you're in Bohol and you want to take a motorbike ride, I think is the best. I think it's even better than Cebu. We have Simon right here, who's also been to one of the islands that I haven't been to, which is Palawan.
Palawan, El Nido.
El Nido. Yeah. Did you go to Coron?
I haven't gone there yet.
You haven't gone there yet. So I haven't. What?
Let's go together.
We'll go together. Since we're in a very intimate place, Simon, what did you like about Palawan?
It was super cheap. The island tours take up the whole day and they show you a lot of different stuff. And the food was amazing. You just book one trip, they bring you everywhere and they have all the food laid out on the table on the beach.
What about between Palawan and El Nido? Is there much difference?
El Nido is on Palawan. And it's
Yeah,
like a 6-hour drive from Puerto Princesa and it's just more scenic. It takes 6 hours on a bus, but it's worth it.
There you go, guys. Simon Seeks. Who's gonna buy a new mic? Because he broke his.
For you guys.
Now while Simon buys his mic, let's talk about Bohol. So, Bohol, if you want a quiet, nice holiday, honestly is the best place. At the time, I wanted a quiet holiday, so I really, really enjoyed Bohol. It was quiet, everything was cheap, a lot of caves, waterfalls, and the scenery was crazy. Also, Bohol is such a big island, so there's so much to see. You have the chocolate hills, of course, you have waterfalls. I actually saw some crocodiles behind a little store. I was vlogging at the time, and then the owners told me to go back, and they had crocodiles and snakes at the back. Now, I don't know how illegal that is, but it was still pretty cool. Now, in the main area in Bohol where they have all the restaurants, I keep forgetting the name, I'll just put it down below here. Very nice food, nice restaurants, nice vibes. It's not really a party place, guys, so if you're looking to party, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're looking for a chill holiday, whether it's just yourself or a couple or family, I definitely recommend Bohol. Now, I would love to put Bohol in a higher rank, honestly, because it has everything you need, but you know, I like to party a little bit, drink sometimes, and it's just too quiet. Overall, Bohol is just amazing, so I can't complain. So the next island is a little bit tricky because I went to an island just recently and I really loved it. And the other one, I went there in July. So I went to those two islands in the past 2 months and I'm not sure which one to pick. But one has the edge over the other. They both have pros and cons, but one is just slightly better. So I know what's Simon's favorite island. BGC. So my second favorite island, that will have to be Davao. Right, Simon? Davao. I'll tell you why. Okay, I gotta stand up because the elevator's here. I know this is out of context to the video. Digestive's best chocolate. Come check it out. Now, there's one thing you should know about Davao. It is so clean. I was walking there for about 1.5 to 2 hours. I didn't see one piece of garbage on the floor. I was very impressed. I think it's the cleanest city in the Philippines. Comment below. Now, another reason why I like Davao was because I was there to climb Mount Apo, the highest peak in the Philippines. I did a vlog about it. I'm gonna put in the link in the description so you can take a look at it. But yeah, just climbing Mount Apo itself just made me put Davao in the second place because it was such a good experience and I loved it. Apart from that, I don't know much about Davao, so comment below what else should I go see next time I visit Davao. But yeah, amazing city. I really like it. My favorite island in the Philippines is Siargao, and I'll tell you why. Let's go. So there's a few reasons why I really like Siargao. Now, I was there in July, just after the typhoon, so a lot of the places were kind of destroyed and most of the places were closed. But regardless of that, I really like Siargao, and I'll tell you why. Now, the first reason is the food. There's so many nice little hidden places to eat in Siargao, and they're so nice, so affordable. I remember I went to eat breakfast in the morning at a place called White Beard, and they sold this big breakfast for only 190 pesos. It was very cheap. Now, if you like to party, Siargao, top 1 place to party. I really like it. Alcohol is so cheap. Most places you go at night is just covering people drinking at the beach, and it's relatively clean. And the music is nice. You get a mix of foreigners mixed with locals. So overall, partying in Siargao was great. I really enjoyed it. Also, in the next few months, I am planning to go Siargao for an entire month just to vlog, just to show you how nice it is. So another reason why I like Siargao is because of the surfing. There's a lot of surfing competitions going in Siargao, and it's just cool to go there, chill on the beach, get a drink, and just watch people surfing. The next one would be island hopping. in Siargao. There's a lot of islands around the corner you can check out, and there's a very nice lagoon that I went to visit. I forgot the name of it. I'll try to find the name and put it on the video, but it was absolutely beautiful. It's just covered in mountains, and there's an actual hidden place. I think before the typhoon there was a little cafe that separated two little islands in a little stripe of sand, and now that place is abandoned. But if you kind of hop over it, you will find a very isolated place, and it's just absolutely stunning. It looks absolutely beautiful and very cheap as well. Another thing I like about Siargao is going on motorbikes. So renting motorbikes is so cheap, and the scenery is so nice. And they also have another place that's very popular. It's like a tree, and you can climb the tree and jump off the tree. I think it's in a lot of different videos, and I went there and it just looks amazing. Unfortunately, because of the typhoon, a lot of the trees have been put down, but regardless of that, it still looks very nice. So apart from that, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.